my beautiful spiritual family. Welcome back. I'm here today to do another pick a card reading. I switched up the way that I'm going to do it this week. You guys let me know if you like this way better or the old way, okay? I'm trying to make it so that it's a little less time spent on trying to get the cards to fly out of the deck, okay? Because you know I wait for jumping cards versus just picking cards, okay? So I like for my angels, ancestors, spirit guides to give me the messages by throwing the cards out of the deck for me, okay? So I pre-did it. So basically what I did, I did the tarot. Each pile has its own deck of cards. What I did was pre-shuffled, and you know I always say my prayer. You guys know I pray before I do any reading. Did my prayer, I saged, I'm burning some frankincense, the whole nine. So I went ahead and allowed the cards to jump out. So I got tarot cards here, oracle cards, spirit animal, crystal cards. I asked for each pile. Even if a card fell face up, I flipped it over right away. So I have no idea what's inside of the decks, okay? I can say that for pile 3 and 4, the cards were flying out of the deck. I can say that much for you. It sounds like a truck or something pulled up outside, so I apologize for the extra noise if you guys can hear that. Okay, so for pile 1, this is jade. Very pretty jade. Love my jade. Jade stone. It's on pile 1, and this is the Gilded Tarot Royale. For pile 2, this is lapis lazuli. Very pretty. One of my favorite stones again. This is on top of the Modern Witch Tarot deck. For pile 3, I have amethyst. Very pretty amethyst stone. And I have this on top of the Santa Morte deck. And then I have an aventurine stone. And that is on top of my good old faithful tarot deck that I don't know the name of, and I've had it for 10 plus years. But this is my good old faithful deck, okay? If it's any cards, so this time because of how I'm doing it a little different, if it's any cards that show up a little bit negative, I'll ask for clarity for you guys, okay? So take your time, choose your deck, and I'll see you guys at your reading, okay? Pile 1. All right. So this is for those who selected jade. So we'll set this over here just as a reminder of what pile we're on. Okay. So let's start with the tarot cards. So we have 6 of Wands, Hangman, King of Swords, Ten of Wands, Justice, the Devil, King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Looked at it again to make sure I said the right thing. 7 of Wands, and Death card. All right. I'm going to get to your oracle cards and everything in a minute, okay? Okay, so let's start with your reading. Six of Wands, first out. This is fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sag. So with Six of Wands, it's just indicative. Well, I'm saying it's indicative of victory. So having success in something that you could be working on, success with completing something at home, maybe that you were working on, maybe just trying to balance things out at home, but you're seeing success with that. Definitely victory is there. Next, you have the Hangman. So you could be feeling a little like stuck. You could be feeling like you definitely need to use your intuition more. So things may be coming to you, but you're like teetering about whether or not you should be listening to the messages that are coming to you. Being that this is major arcana, definitely something major happening in your life right now. But it's a reason for you to be stuck. Okay. Definitely you need to listen to your inner voice. Possibly praying. Maybe you need to pray a little bit more. Messages are going to come to you. Doors are going to open up. Okay, so you're going to be guided in the direction, and this message may be for someone in particular. Okay, I know I'm reading for people generally, but doors are going to open up for you. All right, you have to allow yourself to be led. Okay, if a door closes, that wasn't meant for you, and when another door opens, that's the path you're supposed to take. Allow that guidance to happen. Okay. Next, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is Libra energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Libra. Okay. Could be, but doesn't have to be. This is just definitely Libra energy. So you may be feeling very knowledgeable where something is concerned. You may feel like you're content with the amount of clarity. So clarity, knowledge, strength. It could also mean strength. You could definitely be standing your ground with something. Or you could be possibly you could have considered going back to school, and now you've like applied. You've done everything that you needed to do to make sure it's a period at the end of the sentence, right? Because again, you have the victory card here, victory. Okay, so having success. You may be feeling a little stuck. Because you're making future plans for something. And maybe you're still feeling a little insecure about the feeling, the moving forward. Okay. But it's this card being here is letting you know that the decision you made is good. It's a good decision. You needed to have made that decision, and it's the right thing for you, and it's the right time to make that decision. Okay. Next, we have the Ten of Wands. So Ten of Wands, again, fire. I've been saying, okay. Again, fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With any 10, it's a conclusion. Okay, so something is coming to an end. So you may have been feeling like very overwhelmed. You may have been feeling like you are completely carrying the burden where something is concerned. That is coming to an end though, okay? You are very close to the end. You're going to be able to drop that burden. You're going to stop feeling so overwhelmed. Everything is going to come into balance for you, okay? Next, we have the Justice card. So, this is Libra energy again. So, you could be a Libra, or you could definitely be dealing with a Libra. Again, doesn't necessarily have to be. People like for me to say the sign, so I say them. So, with Justice energy, definitely that, okay, so if you have been doing things the right way, then the ending, the conclusion. So whether this is about a legal proceeding or something to that nature, whatever that ending, this ending is going to be an ending, and it could be in your favor. If you are right and you've been doing things the right way, it's going to end in your favor. Now, in this particular card, it has Justice as blind, but we know in tarot, Justice is not blind. Justice sees all. This is the universe, right? This is the universe. So, if you have not been doing right, okay. So again, I just talked about how things were going to be balanced when I talked about the 10 of Wands, right? Things are going to come into balance. And as you can see, yin yang is here. So it is balance, right? It's all about having balance. Definitely if you were not doing, a legal proceeding, if you were in the wrong, let's say you were driving under the influence, then you know you weren't right. So it's not going to end in your favor. Okay? But definitely if you've been doing things the right way, so if you learned your lesson, no longer drinking, no longer driving, whatever it is, and I'm just using that as an example, of course, then they may be a little bit lenient on you, okay, because you seem to have learned your lesson, all right? So just keep that in mind. This actually doesn't have to have anything to do with a legal proceeding. Of course, it can definitely just be in your life. In your life. The universe is the judge. And if you have been doing things the right way, things are going to happen in a very good way for you. All right? So just look at it that way. Now, the next card, don't be discouraged. Capricorn energy, we have the Devil card. Okay? Now, with the Devil's energy, definitely can be something you're doing in excess. And and it's not surprising this time of the year for the Devil card to come up in anybody's reading. Just because people celebrate a little bit more this time of year. So people may be drinking excessively, spending money, shopping excessively. I mean, 'tis the season, right? So you could just be doing it a little bit more than what you should be doing it, or spending more than what you know you don't have it. You know that you need to pay your bills. Like, in this particular case, you may be like not paying anything in the house in order to make Christmas happen. But we all know that you can do smaller things to make people happy, to still make Christmas happen, right? You can make Christmas happen, but with less. Because at the end of the day, come January, you still want to have a roof over your head. You still want to be able to feed your kids. You still want to have your lights on. It's winter in most months. It's very cold. Most months. In most states, it's very cold this month and next month. So, God forbid your gas gets turned off because you skipped that bill. Okay? Because you're doing things in excess, like shopping. But like I said, it definitely could be that you're just drinking in excess. So the devil's energy is just anything in excess. Okay, so I'm giving examples, but understand that it can be anything in excess. Anything. Okay. Anyway, just make sure that you are not, or if you do, it's not like a regular thing. So you do it in excess today. So, let's say today you shop a whole bunch. Well, tomorrow you don't need to be shopping a whole bunch. You need to dial it back a notch. Okay, just be mindful of things that you may be doing in excess and make sure you're pulling it back. You're reining it in. Okay. Next you have King of Cups. King of Cups is Cancer energy. So with the King of Cups here, so this can definitely be an outside person. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This can definitely be your energy, especially with it falling next to the devil's card, Capricorn energy, where I was just telling you may be doing something in excess. So you could even be working a crap load and you need to rein it in a little bit because it's the holidays. But I honestly feel like it's that you have been like shopping. I honestly feel like it's, and of course this may not resonate with absolutely everyone, but for someone out there, or for my few out there, y'all are shopping like crazy. Why? Because you are in this King of Cup energy where you are like very loving and giving and nurturing, and you want to show everybody. This is like showing an abundance of love. So you have reached the top and you are like emotional fulfillment. And what makes you emotionally fulfilled is seeing other people happy. Okay? Again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You just want to make sure that you're not doing it in excess where it's going to hurt you in the near future. Okay? So just, again, be mindful of that. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is, I got to go through all the water signs. Pisces energy. So with the Knight of Cups, you may definitely be, okay. So I don't feel like this is your energy. Now, this is the first card that's come up that I don't feel like it's your energy, and I feel like it's someone else's. So someone could be offering you their cup of love. Someone cares about you deeply, but they're not in a rush to give you their cup. Okay, so they're very slow moving. And of course, this could very well be your energy. Like I said, I don't feel like it is. I'm actually getting the impression it's someone else's energy that is around you, but not your energy. But like I said, where love is concerned, it could very well be your energy, and you're just not in any type of rush to hand over your cup. You are definitely focused on things that are not love related. I'm not picking up love heavily in this reading at all. Okay, so sometimes I'll do a reading, and even though I try to keep it general, I keep being pushed towards love. But here I kind of feel like you're focusing more on yourself and family is the impression that I'm getting. So you just may not be offering your cup of love. You have a cup of love, you're ready to love someone, but right now you're not feeling like it's the right time. You could be in a relationship, and it could just be that in the relationship you're not being very affectionate. You're offering it, but you're just not overly expressive, like the Knight of Wands energy. Okay, so that could just very well be it, where you're just not being as expressive. Okay, next we have, so with the last two cards, it's like overall energy. Okay, since I didn't keep the deck here, overall energy for the reading. So I have the Seven of Wands. Again, fire energy. And then I have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. Okay. So with these two cards for your overall energy, I actually feel like you're being defensive. You are definitely on your guard where things are concerned. You don't, and you may be being a little short with some people, especially since the Devil's energy is right above that card. So you may be being defensive, overly defensive. But this is not the season for that, right? You want to show people how much you care about them and love them. And again, you don't have to do it with objects. You don't have to give them things. You can show them that you love them by cooking with them, by giving them a hug, by telling them how much you appreciate them. You know, people, it's just the time to love on people. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. Love on people. But, and this is a great card to end with, right? Because this has been one hell of a year. One hell of a year. So to know that an ending is happening means a new beginning, a fresh start is on the horizon, right? And heaven knows we need it. Heaven knows we need it. All right. So for your oracle card, your spirit message, we have memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So it could definitely be that someone right now is struggling with the holidays here and thinking about their family quite a bit. So just know that your family is there for you. They're there. They're right there with you as you're celebrating the holidays. They're celebrating right along with you, okay? They're there with you and your family. So enjoy your holidays. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Don't be caught up in the memories, the sad memories. Make sure that you are talking to your family about all those happy memories, the happy holidays that you did have with your loved ones, okay? The next card is a Moonology card. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Okay. Next is spirit animal. Your spirit animal is the sea turtle. Oh, sorry. Sea turtle, protection. It says you are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. And we talked about up here, we talked about moving forward with something. And, you know, even if you have been feeling fearful with the hangman, you know, you thinking that it's not a good move for you, this is letting you know, it's coming through again, letting you know that yes, in fact, it is a good time for you to make these moves and you're protected and you will be happy. So don't fear for it, okay? Crystal cards. So of course, it's always my goal to only get one card, but if two cards fell for anything, I take the cards that I received. So I did take both. You received two. You have the Agate, healthy body. Put that there. And then you have Herkimer, diamond, dreams. So things may be coming to you in your dreams. My favorite dream meaning is dream moods. You can just Google dream moods. So when you're having dreams, look them up. Definitely look them up. And then I pull one fortune telling Kipper card for you. And you got thief. So with this card coming up, I actually just did a personal reading for someone and it came up. Just be mindful, especially this time of year, buying things. You know, you may be trying to get things online for people or, you know, gifts. be careful who you're dealing with. If it doesn't look like a legitimate website, or if you're like going through, I don't know, an app or something, and you have to, it's like you're buying something from somebody, a personally, you're buying something from someone personally, and you may have to meet them out. I don't know, whatever the situation, just be very, very leery, because it sounds like it seems like somebody may be trying to steal from you. Okay, so just be careful for the rest of this month with who you're purchasing things from. Okay, I really didn't feel like any cards were negative, but I am going to ask for clarity on the devil's energy. Okay, just for the heck of it, just because I told y'all if any cards was negative, even though I feel like, you know, it's just telling you something's going to be in excess. Ancestor Spirit Guides, please clarify the devil's card for power 1. Ancestor Spirit Guide, please clarify the devil's card for power 1. Ancestor Spirit Guide, please clarify the devil's card for power 1. So the card that fell is again the Death card. So Scorpio energy. Excuse my nails, guys. I know they're ugly. I just broke a couple nails. And that is what failed to clarify the devil's card. But I almost feel like it's telling you this is something you're gonna have to stop doing. To get, you know, you're gonna have to stop. Whatever you're doing in excess, you need to stop doing that. Okay. Remember, guys, we are in control of our destiny. So no matter what I say here, these are the messages that came in for you, but you are in control of your own destiny. So it's warning you there's something that you need to stop. It's warning you. So, but if you don't stop, I mean, it's not even like the overall, the overall meaning for your card, you're being defensive this month and it's ending is happening, but it's all good. With every ending is a new beginning. And it's understand that for every door God closes, he opens another door. And he leads you in the path that you're supposed to go on. So just remember that. But anyway, I actually feel like this was a really great reading. But of course, if it does not resonate with you, check out another pal. Go back to the beginning and select another pal. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell other people about me. Please, please, please. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Love you lots. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome back. Okay, this is for those who selected the lapis lazuli. Over there, just to keep it close. Okay, let me move all of these over. All right. So, the first card that fell was the Wheel of Fortune. The Fool card. The Eight of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups. Five of Cups in reverse. The Sun card. The Seven of Swords for your overall meaning of your deck. Okay. Not your overall meaning, your overall for the deck. Okay, so let's start with your tarot cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune is, I really need to get better with the symbols. I'm not real good with the symbols. I know Taurus energy is here. Aquarius energy is here. I'm not good with the symbols, but just to show you guys the symbols, because you guys probably are, well, you would recognize it if it's your symbol. Anyway, I'm still looking at symbols. Sorry. Wheel of Fortune is divine intervention. So divine intervention is happening for you at this time. Basically this is supposed to be for the remainder of December, but definitely whenever you come across this reading and select your pal, if you come across this reading, it is going to be for, this message is for you, okay? But definitely some divine intervention is happening for you. And it's a necessary divine intervention that's coming to happen. Couldn't be a better time, right? Because definitely with the end of the year coming, we can use some divine intervention, right? Next, we have the Fool card. This is Uranus energy, which is Aries. Aries energy, because I think it's associated with 2 signs, but I can't think of the other sign. So anyway, I was supposed to say Aries, obviously, because that's the one that popped in my mind. So it's all about taking a leap of faith. So trusting in the divine, as I just said, divine intervention is about to happen. So trusting in the divine that this is a necessary step that you need to take. Let go, let God, right? To me, this is what the Fool card is saying. Let go, let God. Looking up to the sky, knowing that God has something great in store for you, and just allowing it to happen. Allowing it to happen. Keep moving forward the way you're supposed to. If a door opened up, walk through that door. Trust that everything is going to be fine, right? Definitely some messages coming through with the 8 of Wands here. This is fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely some messages coming through, fast moving messages coming through. Could also be fast movement, someone just moving very fast. You could be moving very fast. I feel like messages though. For you, I'm feeling more like messages are coming through for you, which is well, as I said, divine intervention is happening for you. So it could just be that maybe messages are coming to you. And I'm not even getting at night at all here. All these cards are very daytime-ish. So I think just messages are coming through. So it could be text messages, phone calls. It could be you traveling. It can definitely be a travel card. Fast travel, so airplane. Next we have 9 of Pentacles. If you are traveling, be careful though, okay guys? Make sure you're protecting yourself. Double mask while you're on the airplane. I just say that just because you're sitting so close to other people, but just be careful. Anyway, 9 of Pentacles card. This is Earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now with the 9 of Pentacles is actually indicative of independence. So being financially secure, like being happy with where you're at, the work that you've done, the crops that you've tended to are nice and healthy. You could be single and you're quite happy about being single. You're not in any hurry to be in a relationship or anything. Or in where relationships are concerned, people could see you as being very independent. Not really needing them. Maybe that's the way you're coming across, that you're quite good at doing it on your own. Next we have 7 of Wands in the reverse. 7 of Wands is fire energy again. Being that it's in the reverse, you know, you could have been being very defensive. Now you're kind of, it could be that you were in that energy and you're coming out of that energy. But now this is like completely opposite. You're just like a complete pushover. You're allowing things to happen where normally you are a little bit more assertive with the way that you want to have some type of control. But, you know, you're finally, as I mentioned before, divine intervention, right? Taking a leap of faith. So allowing things to happen. And I definitely see you letting down your guard here and allowing some things to happen for you. But it's all good. It's all good. I mean, the cards that are coming here, they're very positive, okay? And especially with your last card for the reading being the Sun card, right? That's all I can say. Like, what the heck? And your next card is the Knight of Cups. Okay. Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. So it could be a Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but or you could be a Pisces. So it could just be that, and maybe this is what you're letting down your guard with. Maybe it's where love is concerned, you're letting down your guard. But with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is in no hurry. Okay, they're in no hurry. They move very, very slow. They're moving, unlike the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is not moving at all. But in this particular, with these cards, they are. So the Knight of Cups is moving very slowly. So they have a cup of love to offer, but it's coming in very slow. And they could be telling you that they love you. They could be, but they're not, even if they have told you that they love you, they're not very expressive with their love or with affection. Or maybe they're affectionate, but they don't actually tell you that they love you. Okay. Or this could be your energy. As I said before, energies can be interchangeable. Okay. So it could be somebody that's in your immediate circle that is doing this to you, or it can definitely be your energy. But you are definitely letting down your guard with something, for sure. And it's because these cards kind of are like this. This is how I'm looking at them. It's like, because you let down your guard, this is coming in. But it's going to come in slow because you could have been being very mean about it. Or mean with someone. Okay. And I don't want to say mean, but like defensive. So it's not very nice or accepting of their cup of love. I'll say it that way. Next, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, which I love to see this card in reverse because you may have been stuck on some like memories. So maybe you were like stuck on some positive things that were happening, and then all of a sudden it ended, and it just, you were like stuck on it. And it's definitely like a loss. So you lost something. And you just can't let it go. All right. You were like, oh my goodness, if only I could find my $50. I know I had it in my pocket, and I hope it didn't fall out of my pocket. And, but you're like stuck on, I gotta find it. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Oh, woe is me. Even though you have the 2 cups right behind you, right? You still have, you have. So why are you so focused on what you don't have anymore? Right. But with it in the reverse, you're coming out of that energy, so you're no longer focused on that, what you lost. Positive. That's definitely a positive thing. Next, we have the Sun card. This is Leo energy, but definitely being happy. So to me, the end of the year for you is so positive, so positive. To have this year go out and new year come in is just such a positive thing for you. So it's a positive thing for all of us, but you are definitely happy to see the year coming to an end. Definitely, I'm just going to say with this card, don't drink too much. I just feel like I need to say that to someone. So make sure that you're not overindulging at the end of the year okay, with cups being knocked over, and technically I'm seeing the cards like this, right? So all the cups, right? So just be careful with overindulging. Have a drink, have a couple. No drinking and driving. Make sure you got a ride home, Uber, Lyft, whatever. No drinking, driving, okay? I felt like I need to say that in my other reading too. But just, you guys, be safe. Be safe at the end of this year. I know we're all very happy this year is coming to a close, but be safe when you're doing it. Your overall for this reading is the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is actually self-deception. So you could be self-sabotaging. You could be caught in some negative thoughts, but you really need to let that go. Let that ish go. Because you have so many positive cards happening here. So I don't want you to be stuck in any negativity, okay? So get out of the negativity. Allow the sun to shine through. This is going to end. This year is going to end on such a positive note for you. So get out of your head. Get out of the negativity. Don't self-sabotage. You deserve what is happening to you, okay? As these doors close, it's a good thing. Don't think of it as a bad thing. Allow the door to close and allow yourself to be guided into the next path, the next path that you're supposed to be on, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Next, we have spirit messages. So as I told the last pile, if, I wait for cards to jump. If more than one card jump for you, then I take the messages. Whatever cards fail, those messages are for you and I keep them, okay? So we have self-love and we have fun. And it's kind of funny that both of those cards popped up, right? All right, so self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. So if you need a little bit of self-love, check out my daughter's website at liberatebotanica.com. I'll post it below, okay? I think it's Liberate Botanica. I think that's what it is. But check out her website. You can buy some products on her website for some self-love, okay? Sounds like you need to do some self-care. So maybe you are coming in a little slow with this self-love, but you've been being so defensive. And we have to realize that when we're being negative, when we're projecting that energy out, that does something to ourselves, okay, when we're being negative, okay? So letting down our guard, letting go, letting God, all of that is going to help with that self-love. That is self-love. Knowing that it's okay to let go and let God, that's self-love. All right, and then have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. Overall meaning. When I say, okay, get out of your head. It's okay to have fun. So at the end of this year, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Get out. Take care of yourself. Get out of that head of yours. Allow yourself to let go, let God, right? And definitely make sure you're having some fun with families. Holiday time, right? Have fun with your family. Get out there, have fun with your friends. Wear a mask. Be careful. Be careful. All right. Your moon card. You got, don't let your past, what does it say? Don't let your past hold you back. And that is South Node energy. Don't let your past hold you back. Let go, let God, right? It's crazy how the messages, because understand the way that I do, well, you guys have seen, me do my readings before. I wait for the cards. Spirit has the cards jump out of the deck. I don't just pick cards. And I know some people do, and I'm not knocking the way they do things. That's just how I do things. But literally, when the cards jump, those are the messages that are intended for you. But it's crazy how all these messages line up, right? They're all in alignment. Spirit animal cards, you got 2. You got dragonfly magic. I love the dragonfly. I've been seeing so many dragonflies, and I know the weather is a little different. I'm in Florida, so I still see dragonflies occasionally. And then you got the penguin, and this is authentic. Okay. So I'm going to read them the way they fell. So, dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Woo! I felt that message. It's okay to let go. It's okay to let go. It's okay to let go. That moved me. Okay. Penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. And again, self-care, knowing it's okay. Reaching out to your family, right? It's all right. Go ahead and be surrounded by your family. Be loved by other people and show them how much you love them right now, okay? Your stone is fairy stone, fertility. So for some, you may be being very, you may be fertile right now. So you may actually get pregnant. If you're trying to have a baby, you may get pregnant right now. If you're not trying to have a baby, it's okay. Don't be afraid. Be careful, but don't be afraid. But for those who pick this pile who are not trying to have a baby, the fertility may be in your mind. So you may be very creative right now. So an idea may come to you, a seed, okay, may come to you in your planet, and it'll be very fertile, that idea. So creativity, okay, so think of it that way. All right. And then I got a couple of Kipper fortune telling cards for you. The next card is mature man. So definitely can be an imprisonment, and I'm actually not surprised that imprisonment came up here. So to me, again, a lot of what I've been saying to you is the need for you to let go of things. Okay, so you're like definitely feeling imprisoned, but let go, let God. Okay. And for someone, you could be dealing with someone that is away from you. They could be in jail or in prison or something like that. And but you see the little mouse there, like keeping them company. They're still with you, right? Even if they're away, you guys can still talk to them and things like that. Okay. Just remember to focus on some self-care and having fun at the end of the year. Don't focus on whatever the hell this was or is. Don't focus so much on negativity. Okay, you're imprisoning yourself with your thoughts. Get out of that. But definitely with this mature man being here. So I almost feel like this could be like somebody's father. But again, it's the holiday. So maybe, you may need to be around your father. Maybe your dad is going to offer you some of what is needed for you, or maybe even give you some love, some encouragement. That's a much needed something. Could be your father, grandfather, definitely an older individual, masculine energy, of course. but they have some knowledge, some wisdom to share with you this month. Okay, heck, it could be somebody at work, so don't knock it. You could be working with someone that's older, and out of the blue they say something to you, but it's a very necessary message, some wisdom that they're going to drop on you this month. Okay, that's it. Because actually, to me, nothing here was negative. Nothing here was negative. Everything connected. It like fit, right? So I'm not going to clarify any of these cards. I don't feel like it's necessary. But I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Please like, share, subscribe. If you find that it really didn't resonate with you, please go back to the beginning, meditate on a pile. Meditate and then select your pile. But I think that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, of course. I'm trying to do these readings every couple of weeks. My next reading, you may see some boxes and stuff piled up behind me because I'm in the process of relocating again. So, and of course you'll see like stuff, my picture not hanging on the wall, stuff like that. So just excuse my mess in my next reading, but I do plan to still post in 2 weeks. Okay. Well, I love you guys lots. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. This is for those who selected Amethyst. Very beautiful. Put this over here so we'll remember what stone we're on. All right. Let's start with your tarot cards. Okay. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, I just told a lie. 5 of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The Lovers. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Sorry. I was still thinking of the Four of Pentacles. I've used this deck. Let's see, I've had this deck for probably over a year. And I've never seen the Four of Pentacles before, or the Eight of Pentacles. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so I had to kind of look at it again to make sure I said it right. Anyway, got the Sun card. Good way to end the reading. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune as your overall for this reading. Okay. Sorry. All right. So let's get started. So for your first card, you got the Five of Cups. Okay. This is water energy. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Five of Cups is indicative of crying over spilled milk. So something has happened. So either a loss, you lost something, and you have been, I don't want to say crying, but fretting over, worried about whatever it is that you've lost. It could be whatever it was that hurt your feelings. Okay. I'm definitely picking up on an energy where you are hurt. So you could actually have cried about this loss, or be crying about this loss, not lost. Sorry. Um, I actually feel like you may still be crying about it. So it could be something current that recently happened or just happened. Again, and I just had to say this to Pile 2. When God closes a door, he opens another. Understand that whatever is taken away from you, whatever he takes away, he's going to give you more. He's going to give you some abundance, right? So sometimes things have to be removed out of our life, so to make room for what we're about to receive. So stop being so worried about what's not there anymore, or what you've lost. Don't be worried about that. Okay? Once you heal, because I feel like you need to do a little bit of healing here. But whatever you need to get over, whatever loss that you need to heal from, understand that something else, something greater later. God has something great in store for you. Stop being so worried about whatever the heck it is that you no longer have. Stop worrying about it. Don't worry about it anymore, okay? The next card I have for you is Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles is actually indicative of collaborating with someone. So the need to work with someone for things to grow, right? Okay, let me show you the card again. Right? So you see he's watering it by himself. But if it wasn't just him out there doing the watering, and if he had someone that was fertilizing, he's watering, someone else is going behind him to fertilize. Someone, the sun has to shine, right? So in order for plants to grow, so I'm going to talk about my plants. This is Tony, by the way. This is my ponytail palm. I call her Tony. Anyway, so in order for her to grow, not only does she need me to water her, but she needs the sun to shine. So, I don't have her in direct sunlight, but I love natural light. That's just my thing. So I like, I have blinds everywhere, but I'll open up the blinds in any rooms that I want to have the natural light just flowing through. So I actually have plants surrounding me, actually. But in here, all these plants are like super healthy. Why? Because the natural light, they're receiving natural light, they're receiving water. I fertilize them, so they receive what they need in order to grow healthy, right? So sometimes things need something else besides you and what you're doing in order to grow. So it could very well be that you need to pray a little bit more, because you do need some divine intervention to step in to help you along your way. Again, the crying over spilt milk, right? When God takes something away from you, he gives you something greater. Okay. So to me, you've planted a seed here, and you just need to trust that you need to keep nurturing it. You may need to collaborate with someone else to get some additional nourishment for your plants. You may need to pray a little bit more to get the nourishment that the seed needs to grow. Okay. And it could be about work. It could be, it could be about love, but you can't do it on your own. You need to collaborate with someone else, or spirit. Collaborate with spirit, the universe, in order to make this grow for you. Okay. Next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles is earth energy. Yeah, I said Pentacles already. It's earth energy. So that is, I don't even think I said what it was before. I apologize. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So with Page of Pentacles, it is, again, someone, something new, something immature, something that lacks growth. So it's new. It could definitely be a new idea. It could be someone else coming in with this idea and it's going to bring you money. So this is about money. Okay, so I don't know if I said that before. So Pentacles usually is indicative of money or something that can bring you money or abundance. I'm saying money, but abundance. So definitely it could be finance, but it could be abundance with love. It could be any type of abundance, all right? But you definitely need some nourishment for it to grow. So collaborating with others so it can grow. And this person could be exactly who you're supposed to collaborate with. They're coming in with maybe a fresh idea for you or to help your business grow, okay? But they could be wanting to collaborate with you, all right? But you're definitely being advised to do it. Collaborate. I say that because the next card is the Lover's card. This is Gemini energies. My nose is itching at the top though. So the Lover's card is indicative of a divine partnership. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with love. It may. If so, this person will be your soulmate. All right. Definitely connected on a level that is a different type of level, nothing that you've ever experienced before. The connection is just like automatic. It is it's like a magnet, like a magnetism. You guys are like drawn to one another. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to do with love. It could. If it's not pertaining to love and it's more business, again, you're definitely being guided. If you selected this power and love is not your thing, that's not even something you're focused on right now, then business, your money is something that you're focused on right now. And it's definitely telling you that you need to collaborate with someone else. Someone else is going to come in and this is going to definitely be, now understand with every, divine partnership, it doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to be together forever, but it definitely is someone who's supposed to come into your life. It's somebody who you're supposed to learn something from. So this is someone that you need to come into your life that's going to get you to the next step, right? So again, this is supposed to happen. Allow it to happen. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is, I mentioned to you guys, I had never seen this card in this deck before. But you see her bag? You're going to have to work. You're going to be working hard for the rest of this year, I guess. But if you're seeing this and the year has already come in, you're just being guided to focus on work, business, okay? Abundance is coming in for you, but you're definitely going to have to put in the work for it to happen for you, right? Next, we have Four of Pentacles. And again, this is another card that I've been using this deck for quite some time, and I've never seen either one of these cards. All the rest of the cards I've seen at some point in time, but these two cards I've never seen before. But it's crazy how I all of a sudden noticed them during this reading, okay? Because I'm sure they've come up before, but I just never actually seen the cards. But in this card, it's indicative of holding on to something. Holding on, right? And in this card, you see the man there. Like she doesn't want to let the man go. And look at everybody else just walking around like nothing is even happening. So you are your own worst enemy. You may be trying to hold on, crying over spilled milk, to something that you already know you should be letting go of. So this is just indicative. And, and for those that maybe it doesn't so much have to do with, not wanting to let something go or something to that effect. It could just be that you're being overly stingy. You may be being a bit of a miser this month. And it's Christmas. Like, I really hope not. I hope you guys... Hanukkah started a few days ago. What was it, Wednesday? Kwanzaa, is coming up. I mean, like all of these holidays, giving holidays. So I hope that you're not like being miserly. So if you're in that energy, stop it. Slap on your hands. You need to stop that. It's okay to be miserly sometimes, but you don't always have to give people gifts. But I hope that you're not being like a Grinch out here. Not a Grinch, a Scrooge out here, and just like, no, it's mine, no, it's mine, no, 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 no. Don't even want to give to the poor. Don't want to, buy somebody a meal or something. Don't be that way, okay? Understand that when God has something great in store for us all, right? So it's okay to give. God is going to give back to you always. When you lose something, don't worry about it. God is going to give something back to you. So stop it. If that's the energy that you're in, stop it. And that's the energy that I'm picking up on. So stop it. The next card I have is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is slow moving. Oh, I'm sorry. Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. Actually, Knight of Cups, this is the third time today. And he's been showing up in every single pile. So again, I'm not sure if this is your energy or if this is someone else's energy, but love is definitely, or emotions, where emotions is concerned. And I almost feel like this is your energy. The other readings, I wasn't sure. But you may be just in a mindset, you just kind of want to focus on work right now, not really that forthcoming with love. You have a cup of love to offer, but you're just not in any hurry to offer your cup of love at all. Just be mindful that you, at the very least, even if you don't tell people that you love them often, you want to be affectionate with them. Because when I see the Knight of Cups, I also feel like you may not be expressive with how you feel. So you may feel a certain way, but you're not showing it, okay? But definitely I feel like you need to, one or the other. So be a little bit more affectionate with the people that you love, or you need to, at the very least, tell them that you love them, okay? I definitely feel like with everything that has happened this year, we need to make sure that people know that we love them. So you definitely express your love, okay? If this is not about you and about someone else, I feel like that is exactly what they're going to be doing. They're not overly expressive, but they may tell you that they love you. They may like share a little bit of their feelings. Or they could just be being a little more affectionate with you this month, even though they may not be telling you how they feel. They may not tell you, express it. Next card we have is the Sun card. This is Leo energy. Now, the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. And with it coming right at the end of the reading, I know that we are all very, 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 very happy that this year is coming to a close. But it's definitely showing positive things for you. So you may be doing some celebrating at the end of the year, which again is the holidays. So you may be celebrating with family, but you're definitely happy. You're definitely in like a very light spirit. You're very happy about the year coming to a close, or bringing in the new year. Definitely lots of happiness for you at the end of this reading, okay? The overall for the reading is the Wheel of Fortune card. I know the Wheel of Fortune it has to do with Taurus, Aquarius, I almost want to say Leo, and it's another sign, but I can't remember the other sign, so I apologize. But definitely that divine intervention is stepping in here. But I feel like it's necessary because you're kind of in this energy where you don't want to let things go. but it's necessary for you to let things go. So divine intervention is going to step in to make sure that happens for you. And that's good. Next card. We're going to go to the Oracle card. So your spirit message. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. I almost feel like this is telling you to stand your ground, but I'm telling you opposite, that you need to let go of something. Okay, so yes, stand your ground. If somebody is doing something to you that you know is not right, stand your ground with it. Okay, if you are doing something right, stand your ground. If it's something negative, let that ish go. Let it go. All right. Just know, again, because this is so green, because this is green and you see the plant behind them and, the tree, a lot of these cards, very earthy. The Pentacles, nourishing, letting things grow. The Page of Pentacles, look at the Page of Pentacles. You see all the growth, the nature, growing, nurturing things to allow it to grow. Look at all the plants that's in the Lover's card, the flowers, growth, happiness, things, allowing things to grow. Again, growth. Look at that. Growth. Surrounding her back, growth. Four of Pentacles. Look at behind her, right? So all this green. I mean, every single card. I could pick up every single card. It's flowers, growth, it's nourishment. It's like, to me, it's telling you that you need to continue to nourish things. Stand your ground. Yeah, absolutely. If you're nourishing your growth, stand your damn ground. Okay? If it's not nourishing your growth, then you need to add to it so you can grow. All right? Nourish. Nothing will come of this situation. Oh, come into focus. There we go. Anyway, nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. Okay. Your spirit animal. Grizzly bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are very real strength. I read that all wrong. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. So knowing that, okay, because these correlate. Trees are strong, right? Trees are strong. The bear is strong. Know your strength. Know your strength. Know your strength. And know that everything is going to be okay. Right? Your stone crystal card is the Morganite. Relationship healing. Okay. I can definitely feel that. I can, I think it could definitely be that you were in a relationship and you were hurt by it. So you definitely could have some healing to do. I can definitely see where that would be here. Okay, so for your fortune teller Kipper cards, I got family room, privileged lady, an official person. Okay, So with these cards, you could be spending a lot of time in the family room this month, or you could be thinking about redecorating your family room. But you know, especially since it's the holidays, I think you're just going to be spending a lot of time in your family room. Privileged lady. So, okay. With privileged lady, someone could definitely be looking at you like you are quite privileged. You know, maybe a little spoiled. Maybe they feel like you are, what's the word? Bougie. Maybe people feel like that, you know, you have yourself up on a pedestal, which I would hope that all of y'all have yourself up on a pedestal, but somebody may be looking at you like you're quite privileged, that, you know, people give to you all the time, or you get your way all the time, or something to that nature. Okay, they don't even understand how hard you work, because all I see is hard work here. You work your butt off. So you deserve this. Next, with the official person. So official person could definitely be somebody like a judge, a police officer, somebody in the military. Definitely could be that somebody in the military is coming home for Christmas. It could be that somebody in the military could be coming home for the holidays. Definitely could be that, especially with family room here. But you know, if it doesn't have to do with that, it could definitely be where you're going to have an interaction with someone of somebody wearing a uniform. Okay, so hell, it could be somebody from the fire. It could be that you meet somebody who is an official person, so somebody who wears a uniform. Just make sure that you're, you know, I've been saying this to every pal, just make sure that with the holidays, you know, you're not drinking and driving. Make sure that, because, you know, cop came up again, popped into my head. So you could get pulled over. It could be something like that. So just make sure that you are following the law, not drinking and driving, not doing anything basically that you know that you don't have any business doing. It's going to be a good outcome, because none of these cards are like negative or anything like that. Just, you know, just be careful. I'm trying to think any cards that we need clarity on. You know, I'm going to pull cards about the Five of Cups. Please clarify the Five of Cups for pal. Okay, I'm not even going to ask for another card, because so I was asking for clarity for the Five of Cups, which is crying over spilled milk, and you got the Eight of Cups, walking away. And relationship healing, you know, came up. So I'm definitely feeling like this Five of Cups had to do with the relationship, and maybe that's why it's telling you, you know, to focus on work, because, you know, the rest of the reading had to do with work, but nothing will come up this situation. So even if it had nothing to do with love, maybe you were burned in a partnership, like business or finance partnership, or heck, it could even be something at home. But it's letting you know that it's okay to walk away. It's necessary to walk away. What caused you to be in this Five of Cups? You walked away from something. So you walked away. It was a very necessary walking away. Stand your ground, because you should have walked away. Don't allow that sadness that you're feeling to consume you. It's okay. You were supposed to walk away. Be strong. You have so much strength. It's like power here. You know, you got the grizzly bear standing your ground, the trees. Trees are strong, powerful. The wind doesn't just blow them down. You needed to walk away, but you're feeling a little sad about walking away. But just focus on your work, okay? Just focus on your work. Nothing is going to come up this situation. If you get back together with that person, it's telling you that nothing is going to come up this situation. Okay. So just focus on your work. That's all I got for you guys. Pile 3. I love you guys so much, and it's so good to be back and be with you guys again. I will be back in 2 weeks. But just be mindful. I'm, in the process of moving, so you might, next time I'm here, you may even see boxes in my background. I'm gonna try to work through my mess. Please excuse my mess, okay? If you felt like this reading really didn't resonate with you, please go back to the beginning and meditate and select a different pile, okay? If it resonated, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. I love you guys so much. See you soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 4. This is for those who selected adventuring. Right up there, so we'll keep an eye on. Sorry, I had to burn sage after my last reading, after the last pile. All right. So this is my good old faithful. That's what I came up. The title of this deck is Good Old Faithful. All right, so the first card down was the 5 of Wands. Next we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. King of Wands. We got a lot of wands. 4 of Wands. The Moon card. 2 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun card. That's really good. This is actually my 3rd pile ending, the reading ending with the Sun card. And your overall for the reading is the Temperance card. All right. So, first card, 5 of Wands. This is fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you could actually be fighting, not physically, so I hope not, but like maybe arguing. It could be some competition. If it's competition, you know about it. It's not like it's behind your back. It's like right up front. So you could be fighting to keep something. You could be fighting to keep your job. You could be fighting for your marriage. You could be fighting for a relationship, for it, fighting, like, putting your everything into trying to make things work or trying to keep it. Could just be arguing. You could be arguing quite a bit with someone also. You're definitely, the next card, Knight of Wands, in the reverse. This is fire energy again, but this is Sagittarius energy. So, it definitely could be like a lack of drive. Like you're not in the upright. The Knight of Wands is very like passionate, going after what they want. And I mean coming in fast for it, okay? Not coming in as fast as Knight of Swords, but coming in fast. Nevertheless, it's still moving. But with it in the reverse, it's almost like you're missing or neglecting that drive. Like, I don't want to say, it could be some like, it excuse the term, okay? So don't kill the messenger. But it could be some laziness, like you're not showing the initiative, the drive that is necessary to get where you want to go, okay? And that could be why the competitiveness is there. It could also just be that you are tired of fighting. So that passion that you used to have for something to work, or for something to reach whatever goal, you just don't have that. And I'm saying you, but it definitely could be someone else, okay? Someone else's energy. I honestly feel like it's your energy, though. I'm sorry. But you definitely could be feeling like less initiative for something. Whereas in the beginning, you were like super passionate about it, making it work, whatever. And you were going after it. And now all the fighting, bickering, the competitiveness or whatever, you're like, is this really what I want? You know, you may be feeling that way. The next card is King of Wands. This is Leo energy. Now, his back is actually 2. So this is how I'm looking at it. So the king's back is to the knight in reverse, okay? So if this is someone else's energy and all they want to do is fight and they haven't been as passionate about things working, you're turning your back on it, because what you're passionate about is different. So, or if that is someone else's energy, okay? Because it definitely could be a king, someone who's in this energy, a King of Wands in your life, and they may be sick of it. They could be the one that's like, I'm tired of this and I have to turn my back on it. But as I said before, it could definitely be your energy and you're tired of it. You just don't have the passion for it to work anymore. So you're just ready to turn your back on whatever that is, okay? Next is 4 of Wands, happy home. It could definitely be that right now you're just trying to have a happy home. I mean, heck, it's about to be Christmas, right? It's the holidays. So everybody wants home to be happy. Nobody wants to be bickering and fighting and all that kind of stuff right now. Not that time of the year, right? It's been such a crazy year for everyone. We want to end the year on a positive note. You are, though. You are, with this card falling here. But you could also be, and of course, I'm sure it's not for everyone, but you could be buying a new home. You could be looking for a new home. You could be, could have just bought a new home and moved into your new home and trying to put everything together, make it nice, you know, make it more homely. And of course, that message isn't for everyone, but I don't know, for whatever reason that popped into my mind. So next we have the Moon card. This is Pisces energy. Oh, I'm sorry. This is still fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sag. So Pisces energy is the Moon card. So with the Moon card, so let's talk about it. So definitely could be that things are happening in the dark that are going to come to light. So whether it's you that's doing things, that's keeping a secret, you know, maybe you're buying stuff for Christmas and you're dipping into an account that you're not supposed to be using because y'all trying to buy a house or whatever. But it's going to come to light. So something is happening that's not yet seen. Or it could definitely be that someone is highly intuitive. Okay, so of course this message isn't for everyone, but someone is highly intuitive and things could be coming to you at night. Okay. I think for the majority though, it is that, and that's just because that's what I'm hearing. You're going to find out about something. So no matter what it is, so whether you find out about it or you're doing something and somebody else finds out about it, but everything that happens in the dark comes to light eventually. Okay. The moon is shining a light on other things, right? So they wouldn't be able to see this scorpion. Is this a scorpion? No, this is a crab. Is this a crab? Anyway, they wouldn't be able to see. You see, the dog sees it. The other dog is so focused at howling at the moon, he don't even notice that things are crawling out of the water. But yeah, something is definitely the light is going to be shined on some darkness. Okay. Next we have the Two of Swords. So you could be like, it may be some indecision. So, okay, so it could mean two different things. You could be blocking your heart right now. You could be not seeing the whole truth of something. Or you could be at a point where it's like indecision, where it's a decision that needs to be made and you're just not quite ready to make a decision yet. So it could definitely be that. And this is air energies. Two of Swords, air energy. So that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Next card we have is Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is Taurus energy. Now with her coming up in the reverse, you guys need to be careful of the amount of money that you're spending this month. This is indicative of financial loss. It's indicative of losing, like not, because in the upright she's financially secure, right? So in the reverse we're looking at not feeling so secure financially. So, just, I know it's Christmas and we want to make Christmas happen, for our kids, for our family, whatever. But just be mindful that, at the end of the day, we still need to live next month. Okay. We don't want to spend so much that we don't know how the hell we're going to survive a month from now. Either way, the year ending is going to be a positive one. Okay. Every single pal had a very positive card ending the year. Okay. Very positive. I think we're all happy to see 2020 come to a close and 2021 begin. We're all very happy. Your overall message for this reading is the Temperance card. This is Sagittarius energy. Definitely needing balance, even with, I just mentioned about the overspending, just making sure that you're keeping things balanced, right? So with Temperance, that's basically what she indicates, right? Having alchemy. So being able to pour one cup into another cup, having balance, having one foot on the earth and one foot in the water, balance, right? And the sun is definitely shining on the horizon. Just remember to maintain balance, okay? I am going to clarify the Five of Wands for you guys. I'm just going to clarify this. Please clarify Five of Wands for pile 4. Please clarify pile 5. Okay. So I got the Nine of Wands. Again, you got so many freaking wands right now in this pile. So I almost feel like you tried to have this wall up. So you had a wall up. You were very guarded, and by you being that guarded, it led to these arguments, the fights or whatever. I guess it wasn't necessary for you to be so guarded. But I know you're tired of fighting. That's for dang on sure. I'm going to pull clarity for the moon card as well. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please clarify the moon card for pile 4. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please clarify the moon card for pile 4. Spirit guides, please clarify the moon card for pile 4. Ancestors, spirit guides. Well, 2 cards failed. We'll take them both. Moon. And it was in reverse. Okay. So I think the message was trying to come through to you before, like the light was shining on it before, and you may have like blocked it, but it's definitely gonna come through regardless. Or maybe it was something you had found out about before and you just let it go. You didn't want to worry about it or whatever. But then we have the Queen of Swords. This is Gemini energy. So this could definitely, it could be about a Gemini. It could be that when the clarity came through, when the clarity comes through, it's just time to cut ties. You could definitely, it sounds like you definitely need to be in Gemini energy with, you know, being hot, cold, knowing when it's okay to be hot and knowing when it's time to cut people the ish off, the fudge off. Because it sounds to me like this person, if this is a person that you're dealing with, their behavior is just going to be repetitive. So, you know, if this is about love, something is going to come to light, but it sounds like something that came to light before. And it could be that it's coming to light about a Gemini. So it could be that the person that they are dealing with is a Gemini. It could also be that, you know, if it has to do with work, some light is going to be shined on something that's work related, and it could again involve a Gemini, but you definitely need to cut it off, whatever it is, cut it off. So this land of indecision or whatever, maybe you're teetering about it, but it's telling you that you need to, in order for you to have this happy ending to your year, some things we have to leave in this year. We can't take everything with us, right? As we have new beginnings, we can't take everything with us from our past into our new beginning. Some things we have to let go. We have to cut things off in order to have our new beginning, right? Okay, so let's go to our spirit messages. Our oracle cards. The first one is spirit message, caregiver. Okay. We are with you, and spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So I honestly feel like you've been giving a lot of yourself to whatever here, but you've been given a lot of yourself, and now it's time for you to let something go and then focus on, or cut something off, and focus on healing yourself. Okay, the fighting, whatever, you're ready to turn your back on it. You're ready, and it's time to start healing. Okay, that was the spirit message for you, caregiver. You give a lot of yourself to other people. Don't forget about you. Your moon card. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Your spirit animal. Lizard, rejuvenation. I can definitely see this for you. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. I can definitely see that for you. Sounds like, I don't want to say the year, but some things have been happening in your life and you allowed it to get to you, but now you are actually coming out of that energy and you're ready for a new start, new beginning. You're sick of the other stuff and you know it, but no matter what, this is your time to regenerate. So some self-care, because you've given so much of yourself to other people. Now it's time to focus on healing yourself. I'm actually surprised you didn't get the Hermit card, but whatever. But it's time to start healing yourself and allowing this regeneration to happen. Again, the new year, you can't take things from the past, right? So you're going to start fresh, rejuvenate, regenerate yourself. Rejuvenate by caring for yourself. Regenerate with the lizard there. I swear, I need for you guys to understand, I allow cards to jump. I don't pick cards, okay? But the way the cards fell for you guys, malachite is your crystal and it's healing. And I mean, if this is not telling you that your time for healing is now, regenerating yourself, allowing yourself that self-care, because you've given so much of yourself to other people, all the cards just fell and they're connecting, right? And then I got some fortune telling Kipper cards, okay? So the first card that fell was house. Oh, okay. So I did bring that up earlier in your reading. You may be looking to move. You may have just bought a house. You may be looking to buy a house. But house came up here. So even if it's not a house, could be an apartment or something to that nature, but it definitely sounds like you're moving. I am too. Oh my goodness. I'm relocating. So next we have toil and labor. So this is hard work. No matter what, you're going to have to work hard, okay? If it's about healing, you're going to have to work to help yourself heal. If it's about knowing when to stop giving so much of yourself to others and start focusing on yourself, no matter what, you're going to have to work for it. And it might be a little difficult for you. It may take work to let other people know, now I can't, or start pulling back a little bit where other people are concerned, so you can start focusing on yourself a little bit more. You may find it difficult to do that. That might be why this card is coming up, okay? You're going to have to work for it. Work to find a way to start cutting things off, cutting people out, or start saying no to other people. But it's okay to do that. And maybe you need to move away to make that happen. Maybe you need to get your own place or move away from where the people or others are sucking you dry. I don't want to say the people because it could be work for all I know. But stop allowing so many things to suck you dry. Okay, you have to focus on yourself. A message of concern. So it could be a message coming in that may concern you. It could be that maybe you say something to someone else and then they're concerned about you. And of course the message in here is a letter. But it could be a text message. Maybe somebody sends you a text message and you're like, either way, when that message, again, I don't want you to forget about yourself though. When the message comes in, you show the person that you care, but don't give too much of yourself. All right. Know when too much, when it's too much. Okay. It's all right to say no. It's all right to be, to only give a little. It's all right to give a little bit. You don't have to give everything. All right. And that's all I have for you guys, Pile 4. Thank you so much for being here with me. I truly love and appreciate you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. If you've picked this pile and you feel like it really didn't resonate with you, please go back to the beginning, meditate on the piles, and then select a different pile and then go to that reading. Let's see what else. That's it. I am in the process of moving, as I mentioned briefly. I'm actually relocating to Georgia. So in 2 weeks, when I do my next reading, it may be boxes behind me or whatever. So, excuse my mess. I'm actually trying to make sure I tell all you guys that. So then that way, when I'm doing my reading, I don't want you guys to be distracted on the stuff that's behind me. But I would like to keep up with my readings. So if I'm doing it that way, then it doesn't interfere with my move or anything like that. Okay. So then that way I'll kind of be able to stay on, hopefully everything will fall right into place. So everything, I can still post your readings. It won't interfere with my move or anything like that. So anyway, Hanukkah started on Wednesday. So for those who celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. If you guys, Christmas, Merry Christmas to you guys. Kwanzaa, happy holidays, everybody. I will see you guys right around the new year. Right before the new year for some new year messages for you guys. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I can't even talk. I'll see you soon. Love and light. Bye.